Note of the company you keep. For me, I'm like allergic to negativity. I am allergic to pessimism. Hey, what's cracking lacking? How you doing? How you doing? This Kim Helm from KimHelm.com coming at you. You're dealing with different things in life and you are focused on other things like helping people. It helps you to be more positive and more optimistic about life and not to be caught up in the things that are going on with you. And I have different goals and things that I want to achieve, just like I know you have different goals and things that you want to achieve. Maybe you want to improve and become more of the person that you've always wanted to be, become more healthier, become more fitter, become more kinder, become more financially comfortable, become happier. And what does that even really mean anyway? Happy is relative. And being positive and being optimistic and happy, people think all those things go together, but they don't. What that really means is if you are dealing with a situation, well, first, let me just talk about some things that you can do to be more optimistic. Be more comfortable when you make a mistake. When we screw up, we can beat ourselves up so much. The thing is, that's something that we can learn from instead of being pessimistic about it or thinking, oh, I can never do anything right or I failed again. Think I learned again. Okay, what can I do differently? Don't wallow in the defeat of whatever that is that's happening. Thanks so much for joining me on my broadcast. I greatly appreciate you. Make sure you feel like this can help someone that you sprinkle this video so that others can see it. Press that button that begins with S and then let me know how you feel below. Is it difficult for you to be optimistic? Around this time of the year, there's something that's called the winter blues, and people get sad for various reasons. It could be hormonal, it could be memories of certain things. I know my mom, her mom died, and even though it was years ago, like 40, 50, still subconsciously around August, September, she starts to feel kind of sad. She doesn't wallow in it, but it does happen. Those thoughts happen, but she just doesn't wallow in it. And that is the key to remaining optimistic. For example, try to have a positive lens to look at things more positive. And what that means is, say you needed to do something and it was raining outside like it's raining here. It was raining, and you're thinking, oh man, I'm not going to be able to do what I need to do. Instead of thinking, okay, so what can I do to make this day better? What else can I take care of or do that I was not going to do? You start to reframe your outlook on certain things, and instead of thinking, oh, my whole entire day is ruined because messed up because it's dark and rainy outside, you challenge yourself to focus differently on what can be gained during that time instead. Whether it's reading or relaxing, taking care of something else that you can do at home instead of going out. Have a more positive note of the company you keep. For me, I'm allergic to negativity. I am allergic to pessimism. It's natural for me if someone says something negative, then I'll say, for example, sometimes there are people like you may give a compliment to, oh, you look so pretty today, or that's a nice dress. And they'll say, oh, I found this in the back of my closet, or well, I probably would look better if I had my hair this way, or whatever the case may be. You know, people like that. You may be somebody that's like that. I will say, okay, so what you're saying is that I don't know what I'm talking about, that you're not pretty, so I'm lying, or you know that dress is I don't have good taste. And they're like, oh no, they don't even realize what they're doing, that they're being negative. There are people that I talk to and they will say, I'm trying to think of an example without saying an example in case the person is watching this video. You will say something to them or you ask them a question, they always have an excuse. And it's like, I didn't even ask you all of that. I just asked you a simple question. You are giving all of these excuses. Start to think about and hear yourself when you talk and readjust that thinking and know that it's not just you, it's most people. We all have been negative or pessimistic about something. It's just about not wallowing in it. Turn off the news. Some people watch the news all friggin' day and night. I know my mom, she may watch the 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'm like, Mom, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? And why is your TV, the mute button is on, but it's on CNN or whatever all day? Stop putting all that negativity in your brain or in your mind. You don't need it. I'm like, just watch the news at 6 o'clock. It will tell you everything that's happened throughout the day. Watch the news at 10 o'clock. It will tell you everything that happened. You don't have to hear it over and over and over and over again. So these are some mistakes that we have been making. Be comfortable in those mistakes and make a change. Do something different. The problem is we allow those things to cover us. You don't need that blanket. You don't need that coat, those coverings of negativity. Put on the coats of positivity, or those blankets of positivity, and don't surround yourself with people who are negative. If they are being negative, call them out on it. Don't just say, oh, that's just how Susie is. That's just how Kathy is. That's just how John is. No, call them on that. Because you don't need your environment to be negative or to bring you down, because we're all dealing with something, right? I know you're dealing with something. We're all dealing with something, and we don't need excess, unnecessary stuff to bring us down, because we have to fight within ourselves to stay up and on top of those things. I know I do. So it's everybody. It's a picture, a meme that I saw, and I just want to share it with you. So this is about being optimistic and positive, but that requires you to have the right mindset. Do you have a fixed mindset? Are you hearing what I'm saying and you're like, well, yeah, that sounds good. Thanks for the motivation. And then you just move on. I'm not here to motivate you. You motivate yourself. I'm here to inspire you to want to motivate yourself and to make changes in your life so that you can live the life that you deserve to live and want to be. Mindset, a fixed or a growth mindset. A fixed mindset means you're arrogant. You think you're always right. You give up. You get upset when things go wrong. You have negative self-talk, and it limits you from learning new things. A growth mindset means you are comfortable with making mistakes. You learn from those mistakes. You're open to learning other things, and you believe that you can become smarter, that where you are is not where you can grow to be. And then you have humility. You're more humble. You believe that you're capable of working hard to increase your potential and your intelligence. And I hope that that is who you are, or who you want to become. Now, being a part of a community is something that helps you to achieve what you want, to help you to keep going when you feel down. And have a community called the Booyah Life Club, and in that community we will be doing free 3-day juice fast, encouraging one another, inspiring one another to achieve the things that we want to achieve in life. So envision what you want and then go get it. Thanks for joining me on the broadcast. Have a fantabulistic day. Booyah.